Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the timeless financial wisdom from Robert Kiyosaki's classic, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to level up, this book has something for everyone, and I can't recommend it enough. Now, Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't about finding a magical shortcut to riches. It's about understanding the fundamental differences in how the rich and the average person think about money and use it to build long-term wealth. We're going to break down 5 key lessons from the book that can truly transform your financial future. Get your notepad ready, because we're about to unlock the secrets to building a solid financial foundation for life. The first, and arguably most important lesson, is that the rich think differently about money. They don't see a paycheck as the end goal, they see it as a means to an end. They use that paycheck to acquire assets, things that put money back in their pockets. Think about it. Most people work for a paycheck, then use that money to pay their bills, buy groceries, maybe have a little fun money left over. But the wealthy, they focus on using their money to buy things like real estate, stocks, or build businesses. These are assets that generate passive income, meaning the money flows in whether they're working or on vacation. And that's the real key difference. It's not about how much you earn, but how you put that money to work for you. Remember, a high income doesn't automatically make you rich. It's what you do with that income that matters. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, how do I learn to do all this? And that's where lesson number 2 comes in. Financial education is key. See, traditional schools do a great job of teaching us how to be employees. We learn skills to get a job, work for someone else, and earn a paycheck. But they often fall short when it comes to teaching us about money itself. Think about it. How many classes did you take on managing your money, investing in real estate, or starting a business? Probably not many, if any. And that's a big problem because financial literacy is crucial to building wealth. The good news is you don't need a fancy degree to become financially educated. There are tons of resources available, from books and podcasts to online courses and seminars. Make it a priority to invest in your financial education, learn from successful people, and never stop growing your knowledge. This brings us to lesson 3, understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. This is where things start to get really interesting. Kiyosaki defines an asset as something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out. Now, you might think a house is an asset, and it certainly feels like one, right? But if you're making mortgage payments, property taxes, and dealing with repairs, it's actually acting as a liability. The same goes for that shiny new car you're eyeing. Sure, it's nice to drive, but it depreciates in value and comes with a whole slew of expenses. The wealthy, on the other hand, focus on acquiring income-generating assets. They invest in real estate that generates rental income, stocks that pay dividends, or businesses that produce profits. These assets work for them, generating passive income and building wealth over time. And that leads us to lesson number 4, work for yourself, not just for others. Now this doesn't necessarily mean you need to quit your job tomorrow and become an entrepreneur. It's about having multiple streams of income and not being solely reliant on a single paycheck. You could start a side hustle, invest in rental properties, or even just start investing in the stock market. The point is to create income streams that aren't dependent on you trading your time for money. Remember, time is your most valuable asset, and you can always get more money, but you can't get more time. Building wealth is about creating a system where your money works for you, even while you sleep. This way, you're not always trading your hours for dollars, and you have the freedom and flexibility to pursue your passions. Finally, the 5th lesson from Rich Dad, Poor Dad is to take risks and learn from your mistakes. Look, no one gets it right 100% of the time. Even the most successful investors and entrepreneurs have made their fair share of mistakes. The key is to view those mistakes as learning opportunities, not failures. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone, try new things, and yes, even take calculated risks. The biggest risk you can take is not taking any risks at all. Because if you're not willing to put yourself out there, you'll never know what you're truly capable of achieving. Remember, financial freedom isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a solid foundation, making smart decisions, and constantly learning and growing along the way. And there you have it. These 5 lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad can set you on the path to financial freedom. Shift your mindset, prioritize financial education, understand the assets you need, work for yourself, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking control of your financial future. Remember, the only difference between you and those who are already financially successful is knowledge and action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more financial tips and insights. See you in the next video.